You're watching Let the Quran Speak, and now we answer questions we receive from you, our viewers. If you have a question, visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com. Dr. Shabir, here's the question. I carry a lot of resentment towards certain people, and even after a long time, I can't seem to let it go. What does Islam teach about that? That's a struggle everybody has.
It is, yeah. And I'm taking it to mean that the questioner has been wronged by somebody else.
Yes.
And, there's a question of forgiveness.
I'm assuming.
Now. Yeah.
Yes.
So the Quran speaks a lot about forgiveness. And it's not only in the Quran. I mean, even if we look at the Gospels, Jesus, on whom be peace, speaks about forgiving other people, especially if you've done wrong to somebody else. But what about if somebody has done wrong to you? Well, Isa alayhi salam is noted to have said that, if you forgive, that really is the quality of forgiveness. It's when somebody has wronged you. It's,
Yes.
If you're kind to your friends, then what good is that in terms of credit? I mean, everybody's going to be kind to their friend, but when you're kind to your enemy, this is when it's really to your credit. You've risen above the baseline here.
Yeah, it speaks to your character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In terms of the Quran says, "Ala tuhibbuna an yaghfira Allahu lakum." Do you not wish that God will forgive you? فَلْيَعْفُوا وَلْيَصْفَحُوا. So let the Muslims forgive and overlook things, right? And people might harm us and feel that they're getting away with it, but we know that there is a payback time in the life hereafter. So we don't want to claim all of our rights in this life. And if we can, yes, in a reasonable way. But if the cost of claiming the right is also the sacrificing of your own soul in the interim, then that it's not a good trade-off. It's not really worth it. Sometimes you just have to grin and bear it. We find more of this in the Quran. The Quran says describes some people as kadhimin al-ghayz, those who they suppress their anger. So you don't really respond because you're angry. Somebody has hurt you, but you respond with kindness. And hadiths are abundant about this, especially those describing the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He was really admirable in this regard, and he was following in the great prophets of old prior to him. Prior to him, there was Ismail, the prophet's ascendant, who is described in the Quran as Ghulamun Halim. He is a forbearing child, and forbearing. This is the quality of hilm. It means that even if somebody is attacking you, you are not responding emotionally and on the spur of the moment. You might respond later in a calm and collected way, in a most appropriate manner, but at the moment you are forbearing. You are, bearing this. So. And God himself is Halim. That's why we find some people have the name Abdul Halim, the servant of the forbearing one. This is to show that though people are encroaching on the rights of God all the time, God is forbearing. He will respond, but in his own time and in his own way and in a sagacious manner. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, now coming back to him, he was known to be forbearing. Sometimes people came and rubbed him the wrong way, literally, like it is mentioned that one man came and grabbed the cloak of the Prophet, peace be upon him, yanked it so hard that it left a mark on the Prophet's neck, at least momentarily, and all this is the man was demanding charity. So imagine this uncouth individual coming to demand charity, right? Instead of asking politely, like he yanks the coat of the Prophet, peace be upon him. And the Prophet, peace be upon him, turned to him, smiled, and gave him charity and let him go, right? So incidents like this, show us the forbearing character of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his understanding nature. Like instead of, demanding more of this person who is uncouth and probably you can't expect any better from him at the moment. You can't teach him all of the lessons all at once. You have to first give him the charity, let him feel at home in the Muslim community, let him learn Muslim ethics, and then you don't have to tell him anything more, right? So the Prophet, peace be upon him, had this character about him, and we should try to copy that to the best of our abilities. It's not easy, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
But
I think
we have
also,
to try.
as you mentioned, like understanding human nature and understanding that we're all weak, right? We all make mistakes. And also, we might have all sorts of life circumstances happening to us that make us react or even act in certain ways, right?
Yes.
So we should be more forgiving of each other.
Exactly. And of course, God will reward us for that in the life hereafter. So we don't lose anything.
Yes. All right. Thank you for that, Dr. Shabir.
You're welcome.
Assalamu
Assalamu
alaikum. Welcome to Muslim Media Hub, the new home of Let the Quran Speak.
Here we spread positivity and good. We help people experience the beauty of Islam and help them appreciate and understand Muslims.
This beautiful building we purchased at cost $2.3 million.
Yeah, we've already raised a third of that money, and with your help, inshallah, we can pay off the rest.
So we're looking for people who can give $1,000 each. If you can be part of the select group, that's amazing.
Otherwise, just please give whatever you can. Every dollar counts.
It's our collective responsibility to share the message of Islam with our fellow human beings. Please help us continue this good work.
It's a sadaqah jariyah, something that will continue to be a benefit to the Muslim community long after Safiya and I are gone.
Please support our work at muslimmediahub.com.
Your support is zakat eligible and tax deductible.
May Allah bless you and your loved ones today and always. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.